Today we're going to have a look at a SecureX orchestration workflow that you can set up in your environment if you have Cisco Secure Endpoint deployed with Orbital enabled. This is a custom-built workflow and not a predefined one from Cisco. In our environment, we have multiple security solutions deployed to protect the endpoints and the network. This includes solutions such as ESET, Rapid7 Insight, and Cisco Umbrella. The purpose of this workflow is to inform admins on a daily basis whether any of these protections have been maliciously or accidentally disabled. We use the capabilities of Cisco Orbital to query the endpoint like an SQL database. This workflow is a low-code workflow, meaning that some basic Python knowledge is required to parse some results from the API calls. Looking at the workflow, it is fairly straightforward with minimal steps. Firstly, like with many APIs, we need to generate an API token to be used in subsequent queries. Then we can send our actual API query to tell Orbital to go and search the endpoints in our estate for any disabled services from the security solutions that we use. Cisco Orbital is an asynchronous API, meaning that when we send the API request, we do not get the results in the response. We get a link to the results, which we then need to do another query to get. So here we need to extract the job ID, which will be used in our second query. To give Orbital time to process the request, we have added in a sleep timer. If we just did the second query straight away, we would just get results for what Orbital has processed so far, which will probably be minimal. We also add in a step here to calculate how many devices there are that are online. This is useful when we send the message to the admins as it helps them to judge results in context. If there were no results reported, it might look good on the face of it. But if that is only based on 5 out of 100 devices being online, that's not representative of the environment. Finally, we pass results from the API into a format that suits us, ready for using in the WebEx Teams message. Here's an example of a WebEx Teams message which is fully customizable as part of this workflow.